Hey, congratulations on becoming Diamond. So, what's next? As once you are Diamond, your team can start working towards hitting Premier or Elite. So, I'm going to go over just what that means and some of the requirements and how you can do it. So, as soon as you hit Diamond, you will start getting an Elite report, is what it's called. And then you can actually find that in your back office. They update it monthly. Pretty sure it's like you get it the first Friday of the month following like the past month. And so what that has on there is it shows you shows you your ATV is your team's total volume points, and then your volume, and then it also tells you you get points for your coaches hitting Success Club. Okay, so what is Elite? Basically, Elite and Premier. Well, let me start with Premier. But Premier is a 2-star Diamond coach that has their team has earned 135 points. You're going to see those points on that monthly report I'm just telling you about. So basically, the easiest way for me that I understood how to get points was just your coaches hitting Success Club, but you also get them for that volume. So really, any sales are also very important. So don't discourage your coaches to miss out on a sell opportunity just because the person doesn't want a challenge pack. Everything adds up for volume, plus your cycle bonuses, so it really helps in every way. An Elite coach is a 5-star Diamond coach that also has that 135 point number. And you start earning points as soon as your team hits Diamond. So this past year actually there was a girl, she didn't hit Diamond until pretty late in the year. It was like, what did they say? It was like September or October, and she ended up pulling out 2-star Premier. So they racked up those points. They really rallied together and pushed for volume and Success Club. So don't ever think it can't be done. When last year in January, Caitlin and I got on a call and listened to what it meant to be Premier and Elite, and we both got off and said we didn't care about that. We both got off and said we are worried about income, we're not worried about rank, we don't want to push our coaches. I only had 4 coaches at the time. I was not Diamond, and actually only one of them was a working coach. So as you can imagine, like, to me, becoming Diamond then 2-star or Diamond then 5-star was like out of the world impossible. And I actually didn't even start considering going for it until after Summit in July. So, you are ahead of the game just by getting information like right now and early, and start working towards that. So, okay, how can you work towards that? You need to just set this as a goal, put it on your wall or your bulletin board or your planner, and just set it as a goal. And you have to actually hit by, I think it's November 27th, because you have to be 6 weeks qualified before December 31st. So, you can't just wait and think you're going to get to sign up your 2nd Diamond or your 5th Diamond on December 31st. That's what I thought this year, and boy, was I wrong. So you have to be, have your diamonds and everybody in check 6 weeks prior to that. And I think it was like, anyway, it's around November 18th, somewhere around there. So you have to be, have everything good by then. So what I recommend doing with my goal, and this is what I do with my goals, is I work backwards. So, for instance, when I decided I was going to push for Elite, I got out a notepad and I wrote down everything that I had to make happen and my team had to make happen for this to be a possibility. Okay, and it was like 2 pages long. It was crazy insane. And every day, I crossed things off, and I told myself we were going to do this and this was going to happen. And I just didn't take, I just said it was going to happen. And the thing is with this business is that you have coaches who are not like-minded as you. They don't want the same things as you. And I definitely didn't want to push my goals onto, my coaches. But, and so, what I did was I'm constantly asking my coaches what their goals are. Because if I didn't have any coaches going for Diamond, then I needed to find new coaches that wanted to go for Diamond. Or if I didn't have any coaches that cared about hitting Success Club, then I need to find new coaches that care about hitting Success Club. Are you feeling me? So if you've got a team of coaches right now who are discount coaches or they are not worried about working this business, don't look to them and make them change. Go find new people. Okay, that's like my biggest advice for you. It doesn't mean to push them aside. It doesn't mean, that you can't help them, that you're not going to keep them in their groups, or, that maybe they won't change their mind. But, this is your goal. Bottom line. So find people who are going to be on board with you and who are going to work with you. There are millions of people in the world. I promise if I can do it in the little amount of time I did, you can do it. Okay? I really, really, really want anybody that hits Diamond to go for Premier or Elite. I'm not even kidding. I want you to do that. Because a lot of times we see this in coaches. They hit Diamond expecting to have this instant turnaround in this huge income boost. And they stop working because they're like, oh, I'm Diamond. Now I've made it. I'm done. And that's just really, not the case. Now you get to work with those coaches that you worked so hard to sign up for and help them do what you did. And really, I was more excited the days that my coaches hit Diamond, actually even cried with excitement than I was when I hit Diamond. So, being able to work with people that you become such good friends with and that you really love and care about, their success is your success and it feels amazing. So don't stop at Diamond. Don't tell yourself you can't do this. Don't tell yourself you don't have enough time. I promise you do. So if you're working backwards, if you know that, I needed to have 5 diamonds. So I went through and I just talked to all of my coaches and found out their goals. And the ones that said they wanted to hit diamond by whatever date, I started messaging them weekly, kind of to keep track and see where they were and see if they needed help. And you can kind of tell, you can tell pretty quickly, if it's going to happen, if they were just setting that goal but didn't mean it. And, I saw really quickly with me is that I was, I needed to find more coaches. And so that's what I did. I started posting every day about the coaching opportunity. If you don't tell people about this opportunity, no one's going to know to sign up or to join you or to try it. So literally, everything I did, I turned it and spinned it about how it could relate to coaching, how it changed my life, what I loved about it, what the money meant to me, what I was doing for my own health, my family's health. Really, everything you can do. You can buy groceries, go on vacation, pay cash for Christmas. I literally threw out everything. I also upped my boosting budget. And I know that's a scary thing for you because you may be on a tight budget already, but I upped my boosting budget and it paid off, definitely. So, that's one thing. The next thing is go for Instagram. It's free. You are looking for your own people, and so many coaches have great success about that. And we have an entire hour and 20 minutes Zoom that Rachel Ball did for our team. If you missed it, it is in the file section of Team Heartwork and Sunshine, our team page. So definitely go check that out and rewatch it if you're scared to start working Instagram as another platform for social media. Because really, I mean, I do not like just sending out random hey girls, so I really rely on those boosts to bring people to me. And Instagram, you can, go find people and let them look at your page and come to you as well. So I like that about both of them. And then, you have to just really, most importantly, is work on yourself and don't get caught up in goals and numbers and that game, because it turns into a mind game really quickly, and you will feel like you're spinning out of control. You have to stay focused, and you have to go by a list and have it written down so you know what you have and what you need, and dive into that PD and do your workouts and drink your shake and just share about that journey. I mean, make one post a day about coaching, and then share about your journey, just like you've been doing to hit Diamond. Host those glimpse groups. You are Diamond now. That means you're going to start hosting your own glimpsing groups. And, you're going to be bringing the few people in each month and telling them about this. And, you don't have to wait for those. You can host as many as you want now that you're hosting them yourself. So, there are so many things. My first glimpse group I did alone. Caitlin did not do it with me. And I had 5 people in it, and Kelsey signed up. So that was like the biggest thing, like high ever, because actually now, like, I have to talk to about 10 people to get one sign up. So my ratio is about 10 to 1. So I know, like, whenever I was pushing for Elite, if I needed, 15 to 20 coaches, I was going to have to talk to 200 to 250 people to get that many to sign up. And another thing I did was I did that Go for the 100 No's challenge. And, you try to get 100 no's. So that means you're basically messaging and talking to as many people as you can and asking them about this. And so it's like every time you get those no's, you write them down. And the faster you get to 100, that's the more people you've talked to, because remember that 10 to 1 ratio. So every 10, you're getting a sign up. So by the end of the 100 no's, ideally you would have 10 sign-ups. So I really do love the 100 no's game. I kind of call it a game, but that's something I did when I was going for Elite. So I hope this helped. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you need help reading your Elite, once we start getting them in for this year, or we get one, I guess every month we can kind of go over where we're at with numbers. But a good rule of thought actually is 5 coaches hitting Success Club a month will give you all of your points in the Success Club category. So, if you don't have 5 working coaches right now, don't panic. Like I said, I only had 4 last year in January. I had only 1 that was working. So if you don't have those 5 coaches that are hitting Success Club, or if you don't even have, whatever, if you're mostly discount coaches, go find new people. Like, that's the whole thing. You're constantly going to be growing, and you're constantly going to be moving forward and looking for new people and fresh blood, and people are going to quit, and they're going to leave, and they're going to say this is not for them. So we're always looking for new people and finding new people. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, I'm so long. Sorry, this is taking 14 minutes. Anyway, okay, questions, comment, let me know. Bye.